last couple years, I've been working behind the scenes to create something that I can finally share with you. I am so excited today to announce the launch of Fennwyth. So as you know, I love silk scarves. They're some of my favorite things to wear. It's definitely my favorite accessory. I love how versatile they are. You can mix and match them and you can wear them so many different ways. Put them in your hair, wear them around your neck, tie them in your handbag. And I love them so much that I wanted to create a way for that to be accessible for someone that maybe views them as something a little bit tricky to style. So I set out with this idea quite a few years ago to create something with a delicate print in really easy, accessible colors. And that has brought us here. So I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of this video is walk you through the process and give you some behind the scenes and what I've been doing with the help of so many incredibly talented people for the last few years to bring us to this point. The best place to start is probably at the beginning. So when I first got this idea to create a really accessible silk scarf and create an accessory that people could use very easily within their own personal style, I knew I wanted to do something in a really light silk so you could wear it a lot of different ways and throughout most of the year. And I also wanted a design that was really minimal, polka dots, stripes, or some combination of the two. So I knew I probably couldn't design that myself, so I set out to find someone who could. And my husband and I were able to track down an incredibly talented designer named Caroline Shen, and she put together the most beautiful designs that I'm so excited to finally be able to share with you. It's a combination of polka dots and stripes, and they're all so wearable and versatile. And what I love the most about these designs is as you can look at them and go through them and decide which is perfect for you, you can envision folding them a bunch of different ways to get a different effect. So like the one that I'm wearing today, you can see that the way that I folded it gives you polka dots on one side and then nothing on the other side. Or I could have flipped it to the front and gotten some stripes. There's just so many possibilities, and that customization is one thing that I love, not only about scarves and accessories, but specifically about the designs that Caroline came up with. I'm just so thrilled with them. So then once we had those, we had to set out on the really hard task of finding someone to make them. And that's where the time just stretched on, and we kept trying to reach out to people and find people and really try to do something with no experience whatsoever. So thanks to the internet, we were able to find a really great design house and scarf house based out of Lake Como, Italy, and they were able to create exactly what we wanted. So we were able to go there, meet them all in person, see how they create them, and see everything come to life. And it was one of the most exciting parts of the journey because being able to actually see your tangible product makes it feel so much more real. And even though the pandemic slowed everything down and something like this takes a lot of time anyway, having that tangible thing within my own hands made it feel so real and got me so excited for the next steps. So as you're building any brand, having a brand identity and having imagery and a logo and a name is definitely some of the most important parts. And that's where I knew I wanted to work with a design agency that just has an incredible level of expertise when it comes to that. And I was able to turn to someone that I had bookmarked years ago, back when I was living in New York, and I came across their work and I loved it instantly. And as fate would have it, they are based right here where we're living in Charleston, South Carolina. So we were able to hire them, and they created the most beautifully cohesive brand, from the color palette to the name, Fennwyth, and everything in between. So as everything started to come together and really come to life, we had to photograph everything and work with people that could bring that vision in a way that was a little bit separate from what I do every day here on this channel, but also in a way that felt authentic and organic. So I, again, turned to someone that I had saved for years, who I'm sure you probably know. Her name is Alice Gao. She's an incredibly talented photographer. And she and her team created the most beautiful imagery for us with the help of Jessie Frederick, a wonderful stylist, again, that I had saved and bookmarked for years, and just so lucky that I got to work with them. And then Shireen Muhammad, the most perfect model for the whole thing. And that day was incredible because everything came to life even further. And so that all brings us here. and I'm able to finally make this available and share it with you. So if you are interested in any of these, you can visit the link in the description box. It's fennwyth.com, and you can take a peek, look at the lookbook, see some of the videos that were put together, and then of course come to my channel for inspiration on how I personally wear them. And I've been wanting to style them for so long that being able to actually do that now is just so great. So thank you so much for your continued support. Honestly, without your support and without the support through this channel, this would have remained a dream rather than a reality. So thank you so much. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next